Hello, this is Sarah. Welcome back to my crafty corner. Alright, so I thought what I would do is come back in and show you what I've got so far on our folio here. So what I've done is I went through and I matted these parts here, you know, where the chipboard was still showing through. I just cut those down 1/8 of an inch smaller than the size of the actual chipboard. And then on the middle one, I took a piece of cardstock at 8 by 1.5, and I scored it at 1/2 inch on each side, and then I attached that down, and we're going to attach some pages to this. So the pages that we've got to attach to this, you're going to need 4 at 8 by 5 3/4, and you're going to score it at 1/2 inch on the 5 3/4 inch side. So I've already done that on mine. And we're going to go ahead and attach these. And I think we're going to go ahead and attach our cardstock first, and then we will go through and mat. That way then I can kind of get an idea of how much I can add as we go. So we're going to go ahead and attach this down to this. And then the way this is going to work then, these will lay flat and these will fold over to that. And then that will fit down in the middle of those pages like so. There's plenty enough space in there. All right. And then we still have plenty enough space here to add something to this. And we're going to add some things to this as well. And then we'll keep this side flat because obviously they're going to be touching like that. All right, so the next thing for me to do is to go through here. Now, we could possibly add extra to this, but for now, this is what I'm going to go with. For these, we can add a little bit extra. We'll just have to see kind of how thick it gets with these things. I want to get some base parts laid down on those first before we start adding extra to all of that. Okay, so all right, the last thing that we got in, okay, before I get ahead of myself. Okay, so I went ahead and I cut down some more things, and the last thing that we did was I matted those, and then we put in our little pages here. So I have a couple of pockets cut out. I did a long pocket, and then I did like a short pocket. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna set these to the side for just a minute, and we're gonna work on this side right here. And I have 4 at 5 1/4 by 8, and on the 8 inch side, no, did I write that wrong? On the, yeah, that's right, yeah, on the 8 inch side, it's gonna go in your scoreboard like this. Oh my goodness, okay. So you're gonna go in like that, and then on this is be the 8 inch side, you're gonna score at 1/2 inch, okay? And then you're gonna do that on 4 of them. And then I had 4 more at 5 1/4 by 8, but these, I put them on the 5 1/4 inch side, and I scored at 1/2 inch. So they would go in like this, and then you score at 1/2 inch. Okay, so I'm gonna set these aside, and we're gonna use these right here for right now. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna attach one to the top here, one to the bottom, and then I'm gonna stagger. Cat was stepping on my printer. Okay, so we're just gonna attach it like that, lining it up as best we can to that, and then one is gonna go down at the bottom here. Okay. And then, oh, I think, no, we may not. We may end up doing two like that and keeping the other two for the other pages, because I'm afraid once I put this on here, if I did it like this, now that would work. I think that would work. So then that would flip. And you could even overlap it, I guess, some if you had to. I wouldn't really want to do that. I feel like that would be too bulky right in there. It would bug me. So we may do it that way. Let's just go ahead and start. Let's stick this first one down and I'll see how that goes. And I'm just going to use, oops, just going to use the glue. Get it down to the bottom. Okay. So I'm going to turn this. I'm going to try to keep it as much in as I can. I'm just going to line it up with that mat, with that, because it's the same width here. And put it there like that. Okay, and then we're going to take one, we're going to do the same thing to it, except we're going to put it at the bottom. All right, so I'm going to take these two and I'm going to just trim off just a hair. Okay. So I've only got some blades for my my smaller trimmer here, because that big one, I mean, I love the big one, but sometimes it's easier to just grab a small one when you're just doing something, you know, small. So I think I'm just going to trim off. Let's go ahead and do a quarter. That way then my measurements stay pretty simple for my mats. So a quarter, like that. All right. So much easier. So much easier. Okay. I'm gonna flip those back out. And then we'll do the same here. I think I'm just gonna use this wet glue since it's right here and it doesn't ooze out like that. All right, wet glue, glue's gonna make them feel sticky too, right? Anyways. All right, so there we go. That way that gives it a bit more space, right? And then this one will be, ooh, no. Wrong again, Sarah, wrong again. Oh, see? This is what happens to me. I don't think things through. And you know what? So this last one, let's trim off some of it. Let's see what a quarter does. I don't think that's going to be good enough. Maybe, no. Okay, so instead of a quarter, I'm just going to do another quarter, and that would be a half. Okay. And I don't understand how that worked out, but anyways, like, because I did the same thing with this one, and it's, yeah, I guess it is leaving, so it'll be the same with this one. Let me make sure that's down good. And we'll do the same for this one. So, actually, I think I want it to go. I should have it went the other way. You know what though? That's okay, because we can just flip it the other way. Does that make sense? Because we don't really have a direction yet. We have no pockets on yet, so we don't have direction. So we're gonna go, because I really wanted this one to flap down on the top. So, well, I like that. We're gonna flip it over. I'm gonna work on this side. We're gonna put this one like that. And pockets. Let's add some pockets on here. I think I want the pockets on the inside. And so I am just gonna whack the corners straight off. Okay. Okay, so we've got, let's see, I went and I got the pockets cut to go on here for this last little section. So we're gonna have that there. And then we have our little things that we're gonna do for a waterfall, and we're gonna have that to be a little pocket. Okay, so I think first I'm gonna go through and stick the pockets down. And they're going on, okay, so like our album is like this, right? Close, yeah. And then we open it, and these flip, and we have different types of flips here. And then we have our pages, and so for each side on those, that's where we're gonna put our waterfall. And I think we're gonna put the waterfall on the inside part here, yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to go through and start attaching this down. I'm actually going to fold that in and turn this way so that I can see where I'm lining it up there. Maybe you can still see that pretty good. Try to get it as best I could. And I'm just going to take my glue and do that. got the pockets on, and then I'm gonna go through and put down 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 6 each, right? 1, 2, and 6. There we go. So we have 6 and 6, and I'm gonna go through and attach these down to this, just like, and I'm gonna leave that. I think this should all be the same. And I want to say, I think I'm going to rotate it around this way so I can see from the top where I'm lining it up. And I'm just going to go, let's see, do I want to go directly to the top, or do I want to come down? I think I'm going to come down about a 1/2 inch. Which, there we go. I think so. And then we'll put a strip there at the top. This might not be perfect. I'm just going to tell you. I'll try my best. Okay, so then we'll do the same thing with this one. And we're going to attach it, but we're just going to butt it straight up, lining it up with that one. Okay, so we've went ahead and got those in, got the pocket, got the waterfall on both sides. Probably will have a type of something here so that when it flips, it does, you know, hold them down, like magnetize it, and it holds them down. So yeah, there. And then of course, well, it goes like this, and then the same with this one here. And yeah, so like that goes like that, and it will stand this way. And of course, once we get more of that filled in, that is gonna hold, you know, hold its shape a lot more there. Plus we will have a type of you know, closure. So I'm gonna go through, cut all the white edges out, cut all the ephemera out, and get it ready to go. And then they're upside down, but yeah. And of course with these we don't have to trim out, but and then go through and start getting them ready to mat in our pages, figure out exactly what it is that I want to go on the front cover. All right, so that's what I have for this video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell, and you'll be notified when I upload a video. Thank you.